Need to get the tape off the through axle so it will slide out. Clean the axle off so it will come out. Pull that here with me. And bring in. For the brakes we need to pull the spacers out of the calipers so they'll fit into the discs. Loose up our axle.
Specific grease or?
Not in this because it will burn it out often enough so it won't matter. We'll be taking off more than this bit, so anything will do if it's in and out enough. Doesn't need anti-seize or anything because it'll be on and off. The front wheel, you need to fit the brake disc to it. It's Torx 25 screws. We had to sort the thread in some of the screws because they were damaged. But just cleaned the threads up, sorted it, it's okay. So lift the wheel into position. Into the calipers. Get them in. Finally got the wheel on after messing about with it. A bit more difficult with twin calipers and just the sheer size of the wheel. But it's in position now. Just need to make sure that the brake disc arrow's facing the right way. You should be able to see the Dirtysixer logo from the saddle, which matches with the rear hub. So that's how you know you've got it on the right way. And the arrow obviously points to the front of the bike. So to fit the axle, to supply a tool, which is essentially a 6mm Allen key, which you can also use to do it. This is what you carry with you when you're out on the bike, if you need to take the wheels off. Once handlebars are on, we can hold the brake in and then tighten the calipers up so they're centred. But we'll do that once the handlebars are mounted. Cut the cable ties. Get the chain off. Rear derailleur.
Give cable ties to your glamorous assistant.
Derailleur hanger's already got Loctite on it so we don't add any grease or anything. But, so we just mount it. 5mm Allen key to screw it in. If you can get it to line up. Grab the rubber strip, greasing up the rear spindle. Thinner, but the torque setting's the same, which is 10 Newton meters. The threads were slightly damaged as when it arrived, so we had to thread chase them, so it would be gone cleanly and not cause any more damage. So, just greasing it up, using the 6mm Allen key on it, throughout life easier. That's the rear wheel mounted. Again, pull the space out of the caliper so you can fit it. Axle comes through from the opposite side. The only thing that's an issue so far is the chain is hitting the plastic cable guide, and it's actually rubbing on the gear change cable, so I'll need to adjust that somehow to stop that happening. So, start with the pedals. Need to be careful, there's a washer here, spacing washer. Take this tie off. Hold that. You can also hold that. You just take the spacer out. Put it on the pedal so it doesn't get lost. Again, dab of grease. You can use anti-seize or whatever, I'm just using the general purpose grease. And it's an 8mm Allen key to screw this in. Feed it through. Make sure the spacer fits in properly. Snug it up. And decent sized pedals, size of my hand, normally they're half that size, if not smaller. Nice and jaggy, so you really hurt your shins. Left hand pedal, grease it again. Keep the Allen key through. Then tighten it up. Easiest way to remember is because the threads are different on either side is you tighten toward the front of the bike. That's the pedals mounted. So we need to turn the stem in line with the wheel. Also make sure you've got your forks the right way around. The caliper should be at the back. Slacken the top bolt. Slacken the stem bolts on the opposing sides. Just slacken off so it'll turn. Get it close enough and just fine tune it later. Low torque in these, it's 4, max 15 Newton meters, which is quite a lot for a stem to be honest. Need to remove the front part of the clamp, 4 5mm Allen keys. That does that. And we have the handlebars. And make sure down here that the brake pipe is routed this side, not the opposite way as some people have fitted. Set the bars in, down with the clamp please. Lightly tighten them just now. Go grab the rubbish that's blown away. Seat and seat tube. An arrow pointing to the front of the bike. You have to slacken the bolt slightly first. There's the saddle. Rather large. It's 5mm Allen key to tighten up. Get it in a rough position to start. So obviously you'll fine tune it later to your favoured positioning. Seat clamp, slacken it. Some grease to the seat tube post, don't want to season, don't need to go crazy, especially if you don't know how far in I'm going to be using it. I'll set it there, I can adjust it later on. Adjust it a bit. pull the covers off the brake lever. One thing is, if you're in the UK, like we are, the brake levers are the wrong way around. In the UK, and pretty much every single motorbike on the planet, the front brake is on the right hand lever, but it's reversed. I will change that later on, but for the moment I'll leave it like this so we can adjust it. So, the right hand's the back brake. So press and hold the brake in with the caliper loose and tighten down the caliper bolts. I've swapped to a socket on a ratchet just because it makes life easier. Apart from that one, which I can't access now. Do that in a minute though. And the front brake, which will be my rear brake soon, is this wee handbrake mechanism. That's now the front brake locked. Again, before doing that, the calipers are still loose, but now they're tightened, so we can now tighten these down. That way when the brake's released, they'll be centred. For the other side. Loose handbrake. Sorted. Just tightened up the more awkward of the bolts. Had to use back to the Allen key. What I do is give all the nuts and bolts a good check over. Give the chain in a bit of oil. Adjust the final position of the handlebars. It suits you. Same with the saddle. The gears are going to need slight adjustment. Just the cable will stretch over time. And just enjoy the bike.